she has guests this afternoon. Who wants her? Oh, hold on just a minute. Wait just a minute. Psst, Mother! Psst, Mother!
Yes, dear?
Telephone.
Oh, no, dear. Not while all of them are here. Tell them I'm busy.
But Mother, it's the society editor of the evening newsfeed.
Oh, the society editor. She is very important. Hello, this is Mrs. Beta Simmons. Yes, a tea and reception for the members of the Wednesday Forum. You might say, program tea. You know, my mother, the late Marcella Pinney Dowd, pioneer cultural leader. She came here by ox team as a child, and she founded the Wednesday Forum. Myrtle, how many would you say?
75 at least, but say 100.
75. Miss Tewksbury is the soloist, accompanied by Wilda McCurdy, accompanist.
Mother, Miss Tewksbury's almost finished with her number.
She'll do an encore.
But what if they don't give her a lot of applause?
I've known her for years. She'll do an encore. You might say I'm entertaining, assisted by my daughter, Miss Myrtle May Simmons. Myrtle, what color would you call that?
Oh, Rancho Rose, they told me.
Miss Myrtle May Simmons looked charming in a modish Rancho Rose tone crepe, picked up at the girdle with a touch of magenta on emerald. I wish you could see her, Miss Ellerby.
Mother, please. She's almost finished. And where's the cateress?
Everything's set. The second she finishes singing, we open the doors and start pouring. The halls are festooned with smilax. Yes, festooned. Yes, Miss Ellerby, this is the first party we've had in quite some time. There's a reason, but I don't want it in the papers. We all have our problems, Miss Ellerby. Oh, the guest list. Yes, of course.
Mother, come.
If you'll excuse me, I'll call you later.
Mother, Mrs. Chauvinet just came in.
Mrs. Eugene Chauvinet, Senior. Her father was a scout with Buffalo Bill.
So that's where she got that hat.
Myrtle May, you must be kind to Mrs. Chauvinet. She has a grandson about your age.
But what difference will it make with Uncle Elwood?
Myrtle May, remember, we agreed not to talk about that this afternoon. The whole point of this party is to get you started with a nice group of people. We work through the older women to get to the younger women.
But we can't have anyone here in the evenings, and that's when men come to see you, in the evenings. The only reason we can even have a party this afternoon is because Uncle Elwood is out playing pinochle at the 4th Avenue Firehouse. Thank God for the firehouse.
I know, but they'll just have to invite you out, and they won't mind one bit. Oh, Myrtle, I don't care what anyone says. You have so much potential. There's something sweet about every young girl. And a man takes that sweetness and look what he does to it. But you've just got to meet someone, Myrtle, you've got to.
Well, if I do, they say, that's Myrtle May Simmons. Her uncle's Elwood P. Dowd, the biggest screwball in town. Elwood P. Dowd and his pal.
You promised.
All right, let's get them into the dining room.
And then you'll bring them in here and give your little welcome speech in honor of your grandmother. Don't forget to do this.
And after that, I mention my Uncle Elwood and say a few words about his pal Harvey. Damn Harvey!
That's right, Myrtle May. Let the whole Wednesday Forum hear you say that name. You promised you wouldn't say that name, and you said it.
I'm sorry, Mother, but how do you know Uncle Elwood won't come in here and introduce Harvey to everybody?
Myrtle May, that is unkind of you. Your Uncle Elwood is the biggest heartache I have. Even if people do call him peculiar, he's still my brother, and he won't be home this afternoon.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
But, Mother, why can't we live like other people?
Myrtle May, must I remind you, your Uncle Elwood is not living with us, we are living with him.
Living with him and Harvey. Did Grandmother know about Harvey?
I've wondered about that. She never wrote me if she did.
But why would she leave all her property to Uncle Elwood?
It must have to do with the fact that she died in his arms.
You always say that, and it doesn't make any sense. She couldn't have made out her will after she died, could she?
Myrtle May, don't be didactic. It's unbecoming, and men loathe it. Forget to wave.
Do my best.
Oh dear, Miss Tewksbury's voice certainly is fading fast.
Not fast enough.
Lovely, Miss Tewksbury, I loved it. That's lovely.
Excuse me a moment, Harvey. I have to answer the phone. Just make yourself comfortable. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. But how are you anyways? This is Elwood P. Dowd speaking. I'll do? Oh, well, thank you. And what is your name, my dear? Oh, Harvey. It's Miss Elsie Greenwald. How are you today, Miss Greenwald? Oh, that's okay. Yes, I would love to join your club. I belong to several clubs now. I belong to the country club, the pinochle club down at the 4th Avenue Firehouse. I spend a great deal of my time there. Or over at Charlie's place or Eddie's place. Oh, what is your club, my dear? Harvey, I get Ladies' Home Journal, Good Housekeeping, and The Open Road for Boys for $2.75. Sounds fine to me. How does it sound to you, Harvey? Harvey says it sounds fine to him, too. Yes, that's right, 2 subscriptions. Just send everything to this address. Miss Greenwald, I hope I'll have the pleasure of meeting you someday. Oh, Harvey, she says she'd like to meet me. When, Miss Greenwald, when would you like to meet me? Oh, well, why not right now? My sister seems to be having a few friends over. I'm sure she would consider it an honor if you would come and join us. At 343 Temple Drive. I hope to see you soon. Okay, goodbye. Harvey, I think we better freshen up before she gets here. So do I. Come on.
I can't seem to remember where I put that guest list. I must read it to Miss Ellery. Have you seen it, Miss Johnson?
No, I haven't, Mrs. Simmons.
Check my dresser.
Mother, Mrs. Chauvinet, she's asking for you. Here you are, Mrs. Chauvinet, here she is.
Ada Louise Simmons! I thought you were dead.
Oh no, Aunt Ethel, I'm very much alive, thank you.
And this full-grown girl is your daughter. I've known you since you were a baby.
I know.
What's your name?
This is Myrtle May, Aunt Ethel, in honor of the 2 sisters of her father. He's dead, that's what confused you.
Where's Elwood?
Elwood couldn't be here this afternoon. Let me get you some tea.
Elwood isn't here.
No.
Oh, shame on him. That was the main reason I came. I want to see Elwood.
Oh, but Aunt Ethel, there's loads of people just dying to talk to you.
I realize, Ada, it's been years since I've seen Elwood.
Where does the time go?
But I don't understand it. I was just saying to Mr. Chauvinet only the other night. What on earth do you suppose has happened to Elwood Dowd? He never comes to the club dances anymore. Haven't seen him at a horse show in years. Does Elwood see anyone these days?
Oh yes, Aunt Ethel. Elwood sees someone.
Oh, yes.
Your Uncle Elwood Child is one of my favorites. Always has been.
I remember.
Is Elwood happy, Beta?
Elwood's very happy, but you don't need to worry about Elwood. Why? Look, there's Miss Fred Cummings just came in. Don't you want to speak to her?
My, but she looks ghastly. Hasn't she failed, though?
If you think she looked badly, you should see him.
I must have them over for dinner. She looks frightful. I thought she was dead.
Oh no.
Now, what about tea, Beta?
Of course. If you'll forgive me, I'll precede you.
Aunt Ethel!
Bless your heart!
What a pleasure to find such a beautiful woman waiting for me.
Elwood, you haven't changed.
Come along, Aunt Ethel. You mustn't miss the party. There's punch and only tea.
But I do like tea. Stop pulling at me, you two. Elwood, what night next week can you come over for dinner?
Any night at all, Aunt Ethel. I would be delighted.
Elwood, there's some mail for you today. I put it on your dresser.
Oh, did you, Beta? That was nice of you. Aunt Ethel, I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is Harvey. As you can see, he's a puka. Harvey, you've always heard me speak of Miss Chauvinet. We've always called her Aunt Ethel. Yes, this is the one. This is the one. He said he would have recognized you anywhere. Okay, come along, Harvey. Excuse me, Aunt Ethel.
What?
You're standing in his way. Right this way, Harvey. Go right on in. I will join you in a minute. Aunt Ethel, I can see you're a little disturbed about Harvey. He stares like that at everyone. It's his way. But he liked you. He liked you a lot. I could tell. It was good to see you.
Some tea, perhaps?
Why, not right now. I think I'll just be running along.
But we're so sorry.
Oh, I'll be talking to you soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Myrtle, where are you going?
Up to my room. He's introducing Harvey to everybody. I can't face those people now. I wish I were dead.
Come along. We'll get him out of there and up to his room.
I won't do it. I can't. I can't
Well, what have you on? Who is this? I don't know any Miss Greenwalds. Should you what? Who invited you? Mr. Dowd? Well, I'm sorry. There seems to have been a misunderstanding. Well, I never.
Never what?
One of your Uncle Elwood's friends. She asked if she could bring a quart of gin to the Wednesday Forum.
Well, there he is, talking to Miss Halsey.
Is Harvey with him?
How could I ever tell? How could anybody ever tell but Uncle Elwood?
Oh, Elwood dear, could I speak to you? Just you wait. I'm about to do something I've never done before. This is the last time your uncle disgraces us in this house.
Mother, what did you mean when you said this wasn't Uncle Elwood's fault? If it's not his fault, then whose fault is it?
Oh, never you mind. You run back along to the party.
Oh, you're no match for Uncle Elwood.
You'll see.
Mother's waiting for you.
Elwood, could I speak to you for a moment, dear?
Oh, of course, Veda. I happen to have a little bit of free time right now, and you are welcome to all of it.
Elwood, would you mind waiting in here until the party is over? I have to speak to you. It's very important.
Oh, of course. Should Harvey wait too?
Yes, Elwood, he certainly should.
Okay. Come along, Harvey. Veda says she has something very important to talk to us about. I think she wants to congratulate us on the impression we made at her party. Some reading. Oh, Jane Austen. The usual acknowledgments. Limited edition, Grosset and Dunlap. Chapter 1.